Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm Terry at Holding Your Space, and here is Allie with Heart and Soul Connected, the big boss, and Diana Bowles, the other boss,
Ah,
oil painter. So,
yeah.
welcome everybody. And this tonight is the dreams, visions, and appearances. So, if you have a dream, oh, good, Ruby. Ruby has a dream. Okay.
Oh,
So, we
yay.
are starting it right now.
Uh-huh.
And get ready, everybody, because the energy is going to get wild. Hang on to your seats because it's always something going on.
Yeah.
Diana, how have you been?
Oh, wonderful day today. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I feel like the boss. I could be singing.
Oh, there you go, Bruce.
Right?
Come on now.
Yeah.
Nice.
In fact, I just might have to strike up a few chords today.
I wish you would. I wish
All
you
right.
would. Yeah. And Allie, how are you doing?
I'm fine. My third show of the day, and it was supposed to be 4, so actually I'm doing better. And so that's why Terry is driving tonight.
I
Yeah.
I'm going to sit back
am.
and enjoy. And we miss our Kelly, who's going to be back next week, but she's not here.
Yeah. In fact, I think she's coming back today or tomorrow, right?
I think she's flying in tonight. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that she's going to be in the mood to do anything. Just flying in. I'm sure not.
Right.
But yeah, it's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Getting up and
also,
getting on a plane.
a trip already behind her. So yeah, you betcha.
Yeah, acclimating. That's what they don't tell you about, right? When you come home from vacation,
Yeah.
reacclimating.
Mhm.
So we've got a bunch of things starred already. Thank you, you guys, and keep putting them in there if you're coming in. And welcome everybody that just came in. I had a few dreams, and I died in them again.
Again?
This
How
is
many lives
that's my
have you had?
dreaming for me. Yeah. Interesting. One of them, my late husband was in, and we were in twin hospital beds talking to
Oh,
each other.
wow. So there's a part of you that has died, wouldn't you say? Is
Oh,
that
yeah,
it? Or a
100%.
part of you that has been reborn? Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
completely.
and we can die 1,000 deaths in a day, right?
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
That's very true.
The truth
Yeah.
about Hades and Pluto.
Yeah,
Mhm.
always. Yeah. I got a little upset by it at first, and then I was like, nah. But I have been having, I don't know about anybody else, but we talk about the subtle senses and how,
Mhm.
we have our 5 senses, and then we start getting our clairs in, and then our clairs get deeper and deeper. I've always heard things, but now I hear voices, like the voice itself,
Inside or outside your head?
outside my head.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh,
That is great.
got to hear those stories.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they're not saying a lot besides Terry, mom, stuff like that.
Have you ever been in a store, not with your kids, but somebody goes, "Mom," and you're like looking? It's like one of those things you can't forget,
Right. My favorite thing is when a baby cries and you know it's not your baby. You're like, I'm on vacation.
Right.
It's their problem. That's
Right.
right. Yes. That's
Exactly.
right. Wow.
Exactly. So, Diana, did you have a dream today that you wanted to talk about?
I didn't quite put it together, but I definitely had one. It is, there were all these metal containers, and I could probably find them right here with plants in them, but these were all empty, and it was carrying them up a hill and trying to get them. It was like the burden without the wands, attached, like the 10 of wands.
Yeah.
The burden uphill without that. And there was a guy in a motorcycle jacket, and I didn't recognize him as anyone that I've known. So I don't know how he was there to help me, but somehow or another, we did make it to the top of this mountain. And then there was this straight drop down. And that's about the time I woke up.
Wow. The fool on the hill, huh?
Oh,
yes. Right on the precipice.
I love that.
Very cool.
I heard that too.
I'll take it.
Isn't there a song about the fool on the hill?
The
Sees the sun
fool
going
on the
down.
hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
It was Dave and Nate.
Yeah.
Oh, Sally says
Picture
she.
yourself
Oh, good.
in a boat on the river
Have
with
you got it?
tangerine, flowers, and marmalade skies.
Yeah.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a beautiful song, wasn't
Oh,
it?
wasn't it?
Yeah.
I love that song. Yeah.
Do you have kaleidoscope eyes? So there's what Sally. Is that what you wanted to
Thank
say?
you. Yeah. Terry
Yeah.
said, or Terry said.
And here comes my
Sally
fool.
said. I'm starting off strong, people.
Come here.
That's all right.
Yeah, I was able to amplify a clip from Sedona. Something someone is calling my name. I think it is me.
Oh.
Which makes a lot of sense because she was in Sedona with Annie Bond, and Annie Bond really has you working with your higher self
Right.
Okay.
and your future self, which I think of it as our future self sometimes.
Mm.
So that makes so much sense, Sally.
Yeah. Hi,
Amazing.
Garnet. It's nice to see you, dear.
Yeah.
Yes. Gosh, we have
Yeah.
so many beautiful people here. Thank you all for being here and being with us tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, you guys. So are we ready? Going to get her started early here. Man,
Yeah.
we're going to be on fire tonight. So, White Dragon, as you know, I've been sick, but was able to dream a little. I spent time dealing with cartels in Mexico using heavy weapons like 50 caliber shells. Another dream, I was helping people affected. I think that's people. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Is there a second part to this? No?
I didn't see a second part. Was there a second part to that, White Dragon, Paul? It's the only part I saw, dear.
Okay. Maybe that was it.
Okay.
Well, it is interesting that he's working with the cartels. Go ahead, Diana.
Well, I was just going to say from a text message he had sent me earlier today, I could add to that by saying some sort of big civil unrest brewing, and it's all directed at the government and Republicans. And
he just said, yes, there is more to it.
Okay.
So, Paul, can you put it in again? I'm trying to get back to it. I'm having a hard time.
You're saying that that this is something that you saw in the news, Diana?
No, that was from Paul this morning.
From Paul this morning. Okay.
Yeah, it was connected to what he had experienced.
Okay.
Here it is. This is weird as I rarely. Oh, no, that's the same thing.
No, it isn't.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. With Mexico, also lots of Texas trouble with the cartels. I foresee lots of trouble from Texas. Anyone getting the same? Interesting. I did have. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just thinking about the intel that got released that wasn't supposed to be released for the Houthis in Yemen, and I'm feeling as though this stuff has something to do with that as well.
Oh, and I think they did it on purpose. They knew
that's what the CIA director said. So I don't know.
I did see something. Last month, I did a Read the Future thing, and I said something about the cartels that's going to happen in Texas. But I really think that for some reason, they're going to be working with the president in Texas, like they're going to be given some sort of immunity or something to help the people. But that's going to be after something else happens, which I don't want to go into, but I do feel like there'll be something else happening when they're going to turn out and help out. But yeah, don't mess with the cartels, man.
Not at all.
It's like the mafia.
Right.
It's not going to go well.
Yes, it is.
You go ahead, Diana or Allie. What do you think?
No, I just pulled a card and it was compassion, and I'm not seeing that there's any compassion, but there was something else that happened that was similar to this, but it was a Venezuelan crime head of crime syndicate or something, was just given back as a favor to the Venezuelan president. And so it's like there's a lot of inventing things going on, and it just doesn't surprise me. These bolos were using real heavy weapons, and the real trouble will come out of Texas. Because of the, Paul, do you think that it's because of the militias and stuff that might be on the border in Texas, that, or the people that are guarding the gate, so to speak? Because isn't he putting troops down there? I don't know. Not sure.
Oh, using really heavy weapons, and we're spilling into Texas.
Wow.
Wow.
You think this is going on now? I'm sorry, Diana. Or this is something to come. Something to come.
Me?
Probably packaging right now.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, Diana. I'm sorry.
Well, and this is the injustices that are coming out of this, okay, that we know are going on. Like a soccer player, for goodness sakes.
Yes.
A teacher. And then for this, there will be salvation. And these are little brownies over, we think about those who come to our shores over heavy waters.
Right. Right.
And go through craziness to come here. So it is about the providence, right? The comeuppance, just desserts. Oh my God, you think you got it all. You're going to smash your own cake.
How about you, Allie?
That was the only thing I had gotten.
Okay.
Go ahead, Teri. Yeah.
Okay. I pulled a water card too. I pulled patience, but it's interesting because I'm thinking about the Rio Grande when I was looking at Diana's card, and there's a water card in this one.
Okay. Okay.
And, just also water under the bridge. I mean, it's been going on for a lot of time. So they're starting some beginnings.
That's very interesting. I got this new deck that's really crazy. But what I got was that they are doing excessive Googling to find out where to come over, where to do what they need to do, and where to find what they need to find. So it'd be interesting to see a Google search of these fellows,
Oh, and that boat card that I just had with all these people on these rough waters. That just certainly adds to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
We think it's ZZ Top.
That's funny. Lauren says she lives there. She wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And they are the governor and others in that area. Yeah, they are. They will be. It's not just the federal. It's the state. They're not happy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm Lulu. Let's hear about it. Okay. They're weakening our country and we are not safe, Charlie says. Hey, Charlie.
Yep.
Okay. Now we are going on. Thank you, White Dragon. Charlie Sage of Fire. Hi, Alice. I have a dream for your attention. What I recall, building like a refurbished barn, arched openings front and back, chatting outside with folks I knew in dream. I was feeling responsible for entering something I had to do before everyone came in. Down center were two tops, I think that's what it is. Maybe 6 on either side, like booths, like I fiddled with something. People began to enter and sit, vibes very high. I walked by each 2-top table. And said, shine your light, which meant dance now. Walked forward to large dance floor and then opening filled with white, golden, twinkling light, thinking dance of creation. Ooh, I love that, Charlie.
Oh.
Let's see. I think that's it. Yeah.
I love that too.
Light.
I love that too. And I want to say, Mary Thornberry, I think you're here. Does this ring a bell with you? I want to just say that because this barn idea and groups of people and coming together. It's like a community place and a space. And if things get really bad, it just seems to me like there might be places and spaces that will be big and barn-like that will have those areas. Yeah, Mary, I thought you would agree. Yeah. She shared something with me privately, but it just, I saw everything there, Mary, coming from something you and I shared. So, yeah. Wow.
Awesome.
What about you, dear?
Me?
You.
Yeah.
Dear.
Well, the dog started barking and I tried to mute my mic and I knocked myself out. So I've sort of missed things, but I feel definitely this ability for community. Because you think about the barn dances, and that was one way to pull everybody together, and
shine your light. Yes. I mean, I love that.
Yes, exactly. And what still goes on in barns to this day. Behind me, they were holding a great big, huge Democratic convention back in July.
Wow.
And August, and it was amazing. I mean, this is exactly the barn that she's describing. It is a historic piece of property, and it's still working farm. So, I just saw that happen in June or July last year. July, I think it was July.
Yeah,
that's beautiful. Yeah.
I love that. And I love these little booths. And that would be what you would see like in a fair or in a place where people, craft shows like that. But, it's metaphysical instead, it sounds like. Yeah.
Yeah. And there were two tops, 22 and 22 master numbers.
What does that mean, two tops? I don't understand what that is.
Two tops is where two people sit. Yeah.
Sit on the top of the table, and usually it's a tall table.
No, I get you.
Have you ever been a hostess or a waitress at a dress bar,
or a bartender?
I was.
Well, I was, but not in a with a bar. I've only been with tables. So,
this goes to the floor top.
Yeah.
That's
everybody loves that dream.
Yeah, that's a beautiful dream. I pulled remember. So that's. I think that's what we're going back to, that sense of community, that barn raising.
Yeah. Yep. In a big way.
In a big way.
And all I could keep hearing is, we didn't start the fire.
Oh yeah.
It's always burning, right?
Yep. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And I got purpose. And I think that, Charlie, you are working on the purpose of what you're to do in this community by virtue of this dream.
Master builder.
Yeah, absolutely.
Says, and Mary Starshine says, maybe your twin flame was dancing there, Charlie.
And Lauren's saying she's had many dreams of community gatherings. They're all set in rural areas. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. I feel that too, and I'm always looking at land, but I've never bought any. I'm living kind of in the city.
I get you.
Yeah.
And Mary's right. Mary says, "Whoops,
we
just want to play the game. We have been so separated, and we do have community. And maybe with things come together, will force us to become community. And even though things may be falling down around us, we still have community. Yes,
right. Yes. And war will be obsolete. So, and that means war with your neighbor or war with another country. With it's all going bye-bye.
A little bit of spit and whitewash, and we're good to go. The barn is new.
Yeah, absolutely. I
love that. Yeah, we create as we go, right, Leah?
Yes, that's beautiful. I love that. Thank you so much, Charlie and Mary. Thank you for your input. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Liza. 2 recent dreams of Steve Bannon coming to me for help. Raggedy waif-like, unwell, and stirs my strong maternal instinct. I fed him soup and divine love. He's very damaging in real time. Paid by Vlad. Oh. And Coke Mercer. oligarchs to destroy our government, environmental protections, allies, NATO, etc., etc. His podcast is draped in Catholic icons. I don't hate him, but is he asking for love? Wow.
Marina
Love
calls
that.
them Stevie 3 shirts because if you ever noticed, he has a T-shirt on, a shirt on, and then a coat on, like another shirt on. She calls him that. He's creepy. I'm sorry you dreamt of him. That's really scary to me. But wow.
Yeah.
So what can you put back the first one, Teri? The first part of this? Yeah.
Sure. Let me get that on. Let's see. Okay, Lisa. There we go.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay. Just takes me a minute. Two recent dreams of Steve Bannon. Yeah. Waif flight. He always looks like he doesn't belong inside his skin or his clothes.
Yeah, he's not comfortable there. Absolutely right.
Like he's not meant for this planet.
Yeah.
Like
but you felt very maternal towards him, like he had a need for mothering. And I think that is something that he has a need for. I don't think he was probably mothered correctly. I don't know. Oh, Charlie says maybe he's ready to pass.
Wow. Yeah. He hasn't looked healthy, but that's been for 10 years.
No, he has not. But yeah, he is paid. Yeah, they know you're compassionate. He knew you were compassionate. You would give him the soup and you would give him the mothering he needed. And that's why he came twice. He got what he needed the first time, and then he came back because he needed it again. That's what I feel. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Diana?
This one says, you're going in the right direction. Okay. And we have the crescent moon, and it can be, I'm trying to get it so I show it correctly. Maiden, mother, crone, right? Maiden, mother, crone. So you know what it takes. You know what he needs. For him, your advice is choose another direction.
Yep.
And then do it now. The time is right. Because what you both say about his not being well, he is a terrible drinker. And
not a healthy person.
There are reasons to think his time is going to come.
Yeah.
And he's really not of this earth. He
No.
just got lost and caught in the wrong tangle.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Took a wrong turn.
Yep. Yeah.
Took a wrong turn at Pluto.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Hey Ness, how are you? We're talking about Bannon. And Liza, I feel like your dream is kind of like that giving love. Like it's kind of when I see people that I think are probably MAGA, I just send them a lot of love now when I'm walking by them and smile. And
Good
some
for
of them
you.
turn away from me, like they just can't handle the energy. And others smile and they'll hold the door open and it's like, okay, we're back in the US and we're not, we're united again. I got passion. And there's that lotus flower and the swing up above it, it goes both ways, right?
Yep.
But you've got it. You're giving it to him.
And what I get is very interesting because you, in doing what you did, you got a promotion. So by doing that, you moved up into your higher, the higher ascension because you showed unconditional love and the compassion that we had in the cards as well.
And what deck is that?
This one's crazy because it's got really weird stuff in it. And I found it on Etsy and it's called the Everyday Oracle.
The Everyday Oracle.
Yeah, it's got some crazy stuff in here. But yeah.
It looks pretty cool. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Right. Well,
there's one in here. Yeah. A bag of Richards. That's what it says. And you see a bag with a bunch of Richards hanging out the top. So yeah, there's a lot of very different kinds of cards.
Everyday Oracle.
Everyday Oracle. Yeah.
Right.
So
it's out of the UK. Yeah.
I just found this laying on the floor and it goes with some of what's going on here. And after all, Christ didn't judge. And Teri, some of the things you said, it says, Still turn your back when others scoff. Be deaf at least. If not, be off.
Ah.
So ignore the rhetoric.
Mm-hmm.
And look, he's wearing a red cap, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So we know who they are. And now
my
they're
God.
going,
I'm like, yeah.
And now they're going, oh.
And look at the clothes.
Right.
Looks like Steve Bannon's. They don't fit.
It does. It does.
Don't
Floppy. Floppy Steve. Stevie's
Mhm.
3 shirts. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
3 shirts help to mask the aroma that goes with all that alcohol and tobacco.
That's very true. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That makes me feel like I need a mint. Okay, Mary Starshine.
Not the toilet kind. Remember the
Yeah.
toilet mints you used to put in? Or
Oh,
you
yeah.
had it in junior high or something? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, vivid lucid dream last night. In a field of dry grass, I saw a huge leafless tree with numerous large branches. Wedged in the branches was a white SUV. Suddenly, from within the vehicle, there was an intensely bright, flickering flame. The SUV exploded, and pieces of it scattered in multiple directions. Knowing I was dreaming, I wondered, electric vehicle.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
The tree
What
was
is-
not harmed. I heard a voice say, "Oh, it's Dawn."
So
Oh, Mary.
That's very prophetic, Mary.
and
Yeah.
you're channeling yourself with Tesla, the man.
Right. Right.
And
Yeah.
I have to tell you, this was your lucid dream, but this afternoon as I was doing my tea time meditation, I basically saw exactly this. I did not
Wow.
see I saw the light inside the vehicle, and that was when the scenery changed and I was moving on to something else.
Today, when I was on Val's channel, Nikola Tesla came through telling us that he was pissed off that his name was being put on these vehicles. And somebody else said, I heard Tesla right away when you were reading, Teri. So, yes.
Wow.
Wow, I was right.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm kind of getting that too, that number one, the dawn at the end, this is just the beginning. That was the first big aha.
Okay.
But
yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Yeah.
things are going to start falling apart pretty soon. And the tree reminds me kind of Mother Earth, right?
Yes.
I mean, she has her roots in the ground, or it could be one of us, and then her strong stem, and then she reaches up into the sky, the Father Sky. So,
Yep.
yeah, everything's going to be scattered into all sorts of different directions, and that's because we're giving it love. And
Right.
and this energy cannot stay on this planet with
right.
the Mother and the Father.
So perhaps the following scene goes right along with this, with the download that I was getting, which goes with this dream. But the next scene, it turned to the image of a white light woman who then came in more with features, and she was holding her hand. Nothing was in her hand, but in the branches was a saw-whet owl, like an Eastern screech, the littler one though.
Yeah.
And a cedar waxwing. And the cedar waxwing flew over to her hand and landed in her hand. And then the owl was just flying around her. And then the scene changed again. So
The Mother.
Yeah.
Mother that you were just talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. The woman in white.
The renewed version. Yeah.
Oh.
Annie. I'm not Annie. I'm sorry. Mary Starshine. This is your awakening. You're also awakening. The other card I got was similar to that when I said promotion for Liza, but this is all an awakening. You're just becoming more and more aware of what's going on. Yeah.
What's the matter?
Yeah. And, some people are getting ready for the world to kind of fall apart. And I think that we're awakening and getting ready for big new things.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Another time the tall woman appears in white, Lauren says.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Woman in white.
Yep. And large coronal hole blasting plasma geomagnetic upheaval, Charlie
Big
says.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie, I love that. I did not
Black
see that.
sun, won't you come?
Oh, Linda. Okay. You got Linda and I got Linda. So now I got her back again. Okay.
Okay. No worries. I just want to say it looks like we have a new person here. I don't know, maybe this person you're familiar with, but is it Mr. Pogue? Roland Pogue, thank you for putting your dream in. We'll get to it. Thank you. I just wanted you to know that we have a list of dreams, and I did start. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Roland. Okay.
The
And then
dream-
we've got from Leah. Hi, Teri, Diana, and Allie. Okay, Diana wanted me to send you my dream last night. I was looking at a different colored water and glasses on a table and started to either communicating with the water or making it swirl. This is what's happening by telekinesis. I was delighted and surprised and did it a few times to make sure it was real in the dream.
Wait. All right.
Well, Leah, I'm reading a book, and I'm wondering if you were picking up on the passages I was reading.
Oh, wow. All right. I got to read the first part of that again.
Please.
Oh, here, I can go back.
That's okay. From Leah, wanted me to send you my dream. I was looking at a different colored water in glasses on a table. Communicating with the water. You were able to make the movement of the water. And I love that it was different colors, because that's your chakra system as well. And I'm wondering if you're bringing that, that swirl in both places.
And she's a Pisces.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. I get the snake, and that's a Kundalini. That's the Kundalini that comes and starts with going up your chakras. So that's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. And when you're doing all that clearing and opening up your chakras, that's when the Kundalini comes.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And she is also taking care of the things left behind with her mother's crossing.
Yeah.
And so that embroilment also is going to bring with it the cleansing, the ability for your mom to let go, as well as for you to let go of the sorrows, I shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah.
And the card I got is Ghost Dance.
Ooh. Ghost Dance in those glasses.
Yep.
Wow. She has a water trine in her chart as well, she said. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And the bottom of the deck is the child.
Mm-hmm.
This is the fourth time that this card has come up at the bottom of the deck today while I was preparing for this show.
Wow.
Wow is right.
How about you, Allie?
I had the snake.
Oh, that's right. You had the snake.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled Vikings of the Real World, Leah. So here you come, man.
Yeah, exploring new ways to do things. Wow.
Yeah. And it's a new world. You're finding the new world. Yeah. So perfect. Just
Lauren Hunsinger said, your gifts are opening. My mom's transition brought in new gifts immediately. Yep. So wow. That's powerful. Thank you, Lauren, for sharing that.
That's right. Your mom was Norwegian, Swedish and Norwegian. I thought so, Leah. I thought so.
Oh my God.
Because I know we've got a similar lineage there.
So she's
Yeah.
coming in as much as she can because she's still in that clearing.
Yeah, in
room.
between state. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
she's gone visiting.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the only other time I've ever heard noises was when my dad and my stepmom died. And they
Uh-huh.
would come in together and say, "Terry, Terry, Terry."
Oh, really?
Every
Wow.
time the doorbell would ring or before the phone would ring or the doorbell, they'd be
Uh-huh.
calling me like, "Come on, we got to go get this done."
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
she did fight like hell.
uh-huh.
Um,
Nope, we already got that.
we already got that. Seascape.
Yep.
During my prayers, I've been interrupted by visions of me observing floating above people, conversations, and places. Am I using my abilities for astral travel?
Okay.
Interesting.
So she's
Oh,
got another
and
dream
then-
afterwards. I don't know if that must be a different one. Okay.
Okay.
So the first thing I think of is a silly thing my son always says. I'm standing here beside myself, and it's meant with a double innuendo, but it's almost as though you're able to astral travel. I think it is astral travel.
Yeah.
I think it's the ability to sort of tap into what's around, and yeah, boy, that's a beautiful thing to have. I guess just make sure that some of the things you hear you may not want to hear, but some of the other things are fabulous. Yeah. Oh, they call it the glow up. Yep.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, they call it the glow up. So there you are. You're sitting right in the middle of this complete your gifts. It's yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You hit it. I got
Yeah.
Ouroboros.
Oh
completely.
yeah.
And you just said the word.
Uh-huh.
And that is bringing it all together.
Absolutely.
Your gifts have opened.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Everybody's growing.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got a record keeper.
Ah,
So and sometimes when we go into the field of Akash, we meet our future and our past selves. And well, that's what we do. And that's the quantum field, and that's what we're doing every day.
Right.
So but you're becoming aware of it and using it right now.
Yep.
So just amazing.
Yeah. That's awesome. She's got another dream underneath it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
we're doing it to each other. Sorry, guys.
no, it's all right. I think I must have gotten rid of part 1, and I'm going to go back and find it.
Oh.
So let me go back. Yeah.
I see part 1.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Part 1.
All right.
I dreamed I was holding a toddler girl and a brown and white puppy. I put them down to get in the elevator. The doors opened. They went in, and the doors shut. I pressed the button, and the doors opened, but part 2, only the dog came out. I heard the baby above. I ran to find her. I wasn't panicking, though. Then it ended. What the heck was that about?
your inner child.
Oh, nice, Diana.
I wonder if it's time for you to get another dog.
Yeah.
She lost Sydney, and of course that's very, very difficult to deal with, and it's hard to get another one because some people feel like they're trying to replace it, but that's not true. But because the dog came out, I have this feeling that there's a baby there. The dog was your baby, and I'm wondering if that's what it is. Yeah,
I love that. Yeah, I can feel that too. And Seascape, I think we've talked about this before. If you want to get a cat, something that's not as much work or something, they will jump species. When you're in the animal realm, it's not a big deal. So
it makes sense. Yeah,
I feel like he's out there waiting for you.
I think so too.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. A new puppy for the future, reincarnation. You right, Rossi? Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to, okay. Warrior Widow has had dreams for years about her late husband, but they were always bad. The other day I had a dream and it was actually lovely. I'm so relieved. First time ever.
Oh, that's good. You've made peace with him.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
were a lot of times when I told him to get the heck out of Dodge, Warrior Widow.
Right.
Yeah, I
He's
guess.
made peace with you because
Mhm.
he has understood where he was at fault.
Uh,
I mean, it takes the two of us, but he does understand that it wasn't you alone.
right. It's never one person's issue. Right.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that for you, Warrior Widow, because there's something about that that brings peace to you, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm going to grab Roland down here since he's new.
Yeah.
Roland. Yes. I've seen him in a few chats.
Good.
Oh, you have? Okay. I have not, and I'm happy to see him. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep having dreams of past employment as an operations manager at an alarm company in Michigan. I I did love this job and was sorry to leave it. Any thought as to why I have this over and over?
Well, first of all, Roland, one of the things that men identify the most with is their job, whether they're still doing it or not. But I love that you are an operations manager for an alarm company, because what it's saying is you need to operate and handle the alarms in the spiritual realm now. And they're reminding you, you did a good job before. Now you can do a good job for the rest of the time. So,
Roland, are you still living in Detroit?
That would be interesting. Yes, it's a happy place for Roland. Yeah.
Oh,
Or is it? Or was it? Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
They want to give you the
Because, yeah.
strength that you deserve. And look at, they broke through. They broke through to bring it to you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, Roland, only because you can't make this shit up, I got this card for you, the child. This is the fifth time tonight.
Wow, look at that. Yeah.
So this is also okay. You were younger when you were doing that, and that joy of, oh my God, I'm loving what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
Even if it's like not everything you've always wanted to do, it's that I made my passion became my career. My calling became my career, and it was probably based more on the people that you were working with, because there is that 6 degrees of separation of every soul we've ever met before.
Right.
So these were all family members in a past life somewhere along the way. And I live in Grand Blanc Township, up by Fenton. So we probably went to different schools together. I went to St. Casimir's.
Oh,
that's cool.
Okay. I got reflection. So in Mount Shasta.
Yep.
So, Mount Shasta Mount Shasta is a place where we go to travel, right? I feel like you're traveling in your dream, Roland, and you're still an operations manager. So next time, look around and see if everybody has, if they're short gray ones or really tall white ones or blue ones.
That's right.
I feel like your other operation manager job might be in the galactic world.
Honestly, I feel that way. And men really love what, they attach themselves to their work, and they take pride in their work. And so they're saying, yeah, you have the title already. Just flip the script. You can go where you want.
Yeah.
Just standing, or do you mean Chadsey? Is that a mistype? Because I can't place where that school is if that's your school, hon.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, he was married to the job. Yeah.
That's why you're dreaming about it still as well. But it sounds like that you are still married to it, but now you can do it in a different way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We get it.
It's lovely. Lovely. Okay.
Thanks, Roland. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Did Seascape.
Mhm.
Warrior Widow. We did. All
Yeah.
right. Sally. Hello, Sally.
All right.
I had a dream in the in-between. I saw a sky with a huge orange sun, moon, planet, with a sky with waves, haze in the pink sky.
Wow.
I had a dream in the in-between.
You see a lot in the in-between, Sally.
Sun, moon, planet. Sun, moon, planet, the sky. Okay, I gotta look at this. Are you seeing on it?
What color was the planet, Sally?
Was it orange? Because she says a huge sun, moon, or planet.
Yeah. Oh, Sally had to lay down, but she's listening. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is why you get so much action at your property. Sally
I really feel that way too. That's what I was
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sally has land in the desert, and she gets a lot of activity there of light beings that come in, and she has it all documented. She's a statistician, and she has it documented. And anyway, amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that. You know what, Sally? I also pulled this card, and I know you live in the desert, but you also are a woman of the sea. Ooh. And because she has lived in Massachusetts and had been nearer to the sea than she is right now, I'm wondering if they're trying to call you in the in-between, call you back to those roots as well, and to let you know there's more to see where that is. Yeah.
Oh, clever.
Yeah. Oh, she was visiting a past life planet, Rossi says. Okay. Yeah.
Oh. You know, that brings me to that ninth moon of Jupiter.
Uh-huh.
This is about healing the past, healing the aches and pains of today. Your property is part of that. Trust your gut, trust in yourself, trust in your abilities. You have them. Oh my gosh.
Trust you.
Oh my gosh, I just got chills.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Look at that. Yeah.
Well, and the ninth moon of Jupiter is Leda. And Leda is a Greek goddess who appeared to Zeus and as a swan, and then so that also takes us into the Celtic legend of the swan, the seven swans in the necklace on one. The ability to transform back and forth between a swan and this goddess. And then she gave birth to Helena and Pollux. For whatever that is worth. I think that's information you need to store.
Okay.
Yeah. Love that. All right, Sally, feel better, dear.
Please.
I just have to mention this because Rossi says she had her etheric earwax removed. So I'm hearing the earth rumbling.
That's funny, Rossi. Oh my God. Wait till you hear all the little gremlins talking to you.
Yeah.
The brownies are going to be dancing all over your chin now.
I know it. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Anna, what does it mean if you hear a voice inside? It told me to watch the trees as I was driving down the road. A tree fell down but bounced off the electricity wires.
While you were driving down the road, they told you to watch the trees. How fabulous is that?
That was a warning. You listened.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. You got the message. Woohoo.
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
Messages and omens.
Uh-huh.
Oh my, I'm getting chills for you. That was fantastic.
it somehow saved you. And so listen again, Anna, whenever they're talking to you, because you have the prophecy, the gift of the prophecy, that things will happen. Wow.
Yeah. Ask your guides for a gift. I mean, they've already given you this gift of telling you and saving you, but ask them for something tangible that you can see or feel. Courage. I got courage.
Ooh.
And this kind of looks like Durgama, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The mother of the universe. Yeah.
The two cards I got were release. What I'm going to say is release your secret weapon. if you ever watched Fievel, that was Ava Gabor's voice. But the release that you should gain from this is giving you closure to start trusting these little voices.
There's no voices in your head
For a long time. You are talented and you have the power. I got the power.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. So what do I get? I get this woman's full of arrows, and she says, I'm fine. I'm fine. The slings and arrows of things. It reminds me of going through Navajo Nation. There's a huge sign when you enter Navajo Nation, and it says tire repair ahead. And everywhere you go, it says tire repair ahead. Next thing you know, we had a flat tire. And I said, what are they all out there? Just shooting arrows at the tires, and they know you're going to need them. We got a flat tire there. It was amazing. It was like, a prophecy.
And was there someone to come and take care of your
We got somebody to fix it, but boy, oh boy, I tell you.
How connected was them?
Yes, there you go. Yeah.
Right.
It's like better than Burma shave.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It was crazy.
I love that. Okay. So next we're going to Carolyn, and then after that we have Ruby and Jenny.
All right. Yeah.
Carolyn and Sir Peter. I had a dream that I bought a train caboose, and it was haunted by Jean Harlow and William Powell. I loved them. Okay. They were engaged in real life before she died.
Now I'm really wishing I had my Clara Bow cards here. I don't have them down here right now.
Wow.
Oh, Carolyn.
Wow,
this
Carolyn.
I love. Where are my angel cards? I don't think I have them out here. Rarely.
So, Carolyn, I got the first card I get is a contest, and this is funny, and it's sort of like a life. Our life isn't a contest. We don't need to be, working against each other. But these two are like wonderful representations of something. Actors and actresses in a contest, like the Oscars. But they knew they were very good at their craft. And I love that you paired them up in this dream. And I get the sense, if you haven't seen This Is Us, which is a very interesting show, the last episode of This Is Us, and I don't want to spoil it, but it was on a train. And, we got containment here. But my feeling is a caboose is the end of the train. And it is, I think, whenever I think of trains, I think of train of thought. I think of the tracks being on the right track, that kind of thing. And I think it was a visitation with these folks. Yeah,
well,
really. Yeah.
Because you can't make this.
No. You got it too. Oh, my God. Yeah.
And the caboose is also the last train on the car.
Right.
So somewhere in this past life, though, we were still kind of alive when they were still kind of alive. And time is not linear.
That's right. Time isn't linear.
Time, you shared time with them. And here we have the Akash Library and the imagination that comes out of those books. and there is a, you know, it takes, you get the picture, you get the message, you get the downloads verbally, but it takes imagination to put that together,
Mm-hmm.
to
Mhm.
sew it together, to
Right.
use the knitting needles, you know,
Yeah.
stab,
Yeah.
pull,
Definitely.
and hang, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
So yeah, there's that connection, definitely. Fabulous.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Jean Harlow and William Powell, like that's you and Peter, you know?
Oh yeah.
You're both so dapper and sweet
Mm-hmm.
and witty.
The perfect couple.
The
Yeah.
perfect
Yeah.
couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is you guys just traveling along in your caboose.
Uh-huh.
Um, it's just kind of perfect for you guys. So I get compassion.
Mhm.
And I know that your gifts are already there. They're already so open. But it's just keeps going on and on for you
Mm.
guys.
Mhm.
So
Mm-hmm.
just growing and
Beautiful.
growing.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay. Thank you, Carolyn and Sir Peter.
That's right. Mhm.
Next, we have, let's see. Oh, yeah, we already got that one. Okay, Ruby.
All right.
Um,
Ooh, you
Yeah.
remember that? You remembered that from your dream, Juanita? Wow. That's amazing.
yeah. So I dreamed about an equation, math. It was a long thing, but it had an F in there, like 4
Frequency.
4 frequency 6, 3 plus 2, and 6 plus 5.
Mm. I'm no good in math.
Was it 4 to
But
the power of 6? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that could be exactly right. 4 to the power of 6.
oh jeez.
Or 4 degrees, because I don't have a degree on my.
No, I'm getting that
Keyboard,
it's
so
a
I use that.
chemistry. It's a chemistry
Oh.
equation. Ah. Wow. That's amazing.
Oh, Annie says maybe it's a location.
That's true.
Yeah, 4 degrees
Yeah.
north by northwest. Another train.
Take the long road to Clarksville.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
And I'm getting fulfillment. So something about this is fulfilling for you. It's like, oh, and he's studying. Look at him. I mean,
Oh
he
my
has a
goodness.
goal and he's reading. So this is something that you study. You might be like an astronomer in the sky, or you might be and your galactic self when you dream and travel. You might be out there working on something.
So Mary wonders what the F means, and
well, I'm
is
thinking
it finite frequency? Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
brilliant!
Could be frequency. Yep.
Yeah. What are the people that tell the pilot where to go? What's that called when you're the
navigators.
navigator? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Ruby. Yeah, that's what it feels like. You're the navigator.
You're the navigator. Wow. Yeah.
Well, and because you can't make it up.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see
Oh
that.
yeah. Yep.
Those
Rossi
are
said
like
F
Oh,
is
yeah.
telescopes, binoculars, right?
It looks like a surveyor's equipment.
Surveyor's equipment.
Yeah.
And the key below that is perspective.
Yep.
And then we have control room goals.
Yep.
And those are pressure gauges, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the last card is bringing us to the shadow work.
So it could be, Juanita, that this was something from a past life that you remember. Yeah.
Oh.
Right. And we have a blue figure.
Yep.
And a silver.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so Metropolis.
It is. Yeah.
The silent version, not the remake, but the 1928 silent version.
Yep.
Yeah. F equals forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eternity.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
love that. All right. Thanks, Ruby. Now, Jenny F.
Oh, Jenny, I love your dog.
And Jenny has an F too. Okay. Found white parakeet eggs. I put them between the stairs. It was a cubby hole. I was worried and they hatched. I picked up the tiny pink bodies and they were baby mice. I held them in my hand to warm.
Wow.
We're all
mother's
watching
love.
too much of the Cali Condor.
Yeah.
Wow, baby mice.
I
That's
love
amazing because my dog found a dead mouse outside yesterday and tried to bring it to Keith to, as a gift. And he said, no, thank you, But it's interesting that it was parakeet eggs that gave birth to a mouse. Wow.
Well,
Is that transmigration?
And categorizing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Because mice do that. If you've ever watched how they store food,
Yeah.
it's like all the beans are in this part of the wall, all of the rice is over here.
Yeah.
All of the canned goods are here.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. I pulled the main character, who is you, and it says it's the calm before the storm.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. And I got strength.
Okay.
I'm also picking up on mother's love, Jenny. Like we don't care, when we give birth and whether it's we're adopting or stepkids or our animals, like we don't care what they turn out like. They're still ours.
Right.
So, yeah. And kind of that you already have that. So, yeah.
Wow.
Well, and this goes with what you were just saying, because first we have the blue heart, and the key word below that is courage. And the fact that they're parakeet eggs, but they turned out to be mice.
Yeah.
I think you need courage because you know how the old patterns are to make fun of the unusual and create rumors. Well, what were you doing the night that you did da, 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 So I think that goes along with what you were saying.
Yeah.
And the fact that it turned out to be not what you thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Mary Thornberry says, when you dream about seeing parakeet eggs hatch, that signifies rebirth and new hope. It indicates developmental and growth in your life, both personal, emotional, and career. Googled it.
I love it. If you put that together with mice being the final outcome, knowing that mice, are like little
categorize everything. Yeah.
Love that.
I had so many mice in my house 2 years ago.
Too.
Oh my God. Yeah.
For me.
Just amazing amounts of mice.
They tried to come back this year.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
they work their butts off to get back. I have the electronic one that you plug in. They hate that noise.
Oh, I tried to use that and it didn't work.
Oh, it didn't work? Oh,
I went to IKEA and I put everything in plastic, but it was their better plastic, but it was still plastic.
I got rid of the dishwasher I never used and plugged up all of those holes and
there you go.
And not a one got in this year.
Yep.
Nice.
That's awesome. Lulu, you're next, actually, dear. Yeah.
I am Lulu.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I've got the first part of this, Lulu. Okay, it says, then there was weird stuff happening and I was frightened by a booming voice, a dark shadow that boomed out, do you hear me now? To put this into context, on Sunday morning, I did my first channeling class with Val. And then last night, this crazy dreaming started.
Yep. You're open. And that's why she asked you that. Do you hear me now? You opened yourself up. You must hear me now. Yes, Lulu. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
This is what happens. Get ready.
Yep.
Kaboom. And then you
Kaboom.
elevate.
No argument about it.
Yep.
No argument about it.
And you're in charge, Lulu. So
Yes.
you don't like it. And like I've got it lawed, they can't come up behind me. I don't want to turn around and see somebody.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have reached the soul level. So
Oh.
that's all. Look at that. It's embedded. You've embedded. It's been there waiting to come out. And now but yes, Teri's right. You can say, please don't come in tonight. I need to sleep, or whatever it is that you need to do.
Yeah. The first part was the godlike figure in front of me saying, I am the way.
Oh, beautiful. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Really.
Lulu, anytime you have the I am,
Yes.
and then whatever else they say, that's so powerful.
It is powerful. Anything you put after I am. Yep.
Yeah. It's one of the primordial sounds of the universe.
It is.
So trust.
Yeah.
Trust that you've got this, kid.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing, Lulu.
Absolutely. That's fabulous.
Just to go with the I am the way. This was on the bottom of the deck.
Yep. There's the
prophet. The prophet. Yeah. The middle part, I was in my kitchen with a bunch of people I don't know, and then the booming voice said, "Can you hear me now?" Okay.
Yeah. Which is like that ad for telephones, right? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I get that you've got a lot of other people around you that are coming in. So you're channeling, just make sure that you turn it off at night.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm sure Val gave you all the rules. She's amazing at that. So yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dunca, Shane, I am Lulu.
That's right, Patricia Hernandez. You got it too. Yeah.
Hi, Allie. Allie. I had a vision on Sunday. I saw the founding father ripping up the declaration paper before they all could sign. I hope we saved our country.
I think that really happened because they rewrote it a couple of times before the whole signature thing occurred with John Hancock.
Right.
I'll make sure George can read this.
But my feeling is that this is more about, this is what you're doing to the declaration for us, and they're not happy. They're not happy.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know that this is the year of the Pluto return on the declaration.
Right. It is.
Pluto is in Aquarius when the declaration was finally put to use.
She got the ghost of one of those founding fathers in her dream. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Sounds like something Jefferson would have done.
Yeah. So also the founding fathers, most of them were surveyors. Most of our first presidents were all surveyors.
Right.
And landowners.
And Grand Masons.
Yeah.
And theists. They didn't have a religion. They were theists.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's why that isn't in the Constitution and the Declaration. It's got nothing to do with it.
And they all surveyed those ley lines. LaFont knew what he was doing when he laid out the streets for Washington, D.C.
Yeah, definitely. So everything's being watched, and they're all coming back. I mean, they're all here and they're helping.
I can't help it. When the moon is in the 7th house, Jupiter aligns with Mars.
Look at this.
These will find the planet, and love will rule the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. And it really is. It's going to take another 100 years to get there, but it really is. And we have this big eclipse coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, I got Illuminate.
Awesome.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and Rossi, I get it. I'm sure they did show up in your class.
Oh, yeah.
And they are not happy.
Yeah.
Yep.
They sure did. I was there.
Edward was singing along with you, Diane. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you, Edward.
Who was?
Edward Kennedy.
Hi, Edward.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, Linda Bishop. Hey, Linda. Recent dream. Me at the UK Palace, trying to curtsy, It seemed to be about a royal funeral. Didn't seem to be King Charles. It seemed to be something that happened suddenly. Regular people didn't like the, oh heck, fire. I think that's the only part that we've got on this, Linda.
Oh, no,
Okay.
no, 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 no.
I know. Let me go back up. Linda, are you still here, dear?
Yeah.
It's 8:30. She might be gone.
It may be a prophecy that you have stepped yourselves into, Linda.
Mhm.
It's that wait and see at this point, because this is what's happened. Like we have a prophetic dream, and then next week we get the result of the prophetic dream.
And I
But-
think you're
Thank
right.
you. Yeah. Thank you, Edward. That's very nice. Oh, it could be Camilla, Linda said.
That's what I was thinking. Linda,
Mhm.
yes. Yes, that's what I was thinking. It just didn't come out of my mouth. There you go.
I was thinking the same.
See, the surprise in. We're expecting him, and she's not in the best of health either, but she's not in the same condition he's in. So,
Yeah, I had that in the Read the Future too.
Did
that
you?
It's next
Okay.
month. Yeah.
Okay.
Something happens.
Oh,
And
Vicky, the first thing you thought of
Yeah.
too? For some reason, I was thinking it was a man because men tend to go earlier, but that doesn't mean they always do. So, yeah.
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 White
Mhm.
seascape. Yeah. Consort queen. She can't be queen.
Invictus Games, the IM portion pops out.
Oh.
Those coming up right now, the Invictus Games. You know, there's also some worry that Harry will maybe leave the country and won't be let back in. So,
Right.
yeah. Charles and Camilla, yeah.
Invictus Games.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of came into my brain too, but he quickly passed through.
Yeah. Oh, that's why people weren't happy. Right, Vicky? Hi, Vicky.
Mhm.
Heartprint Intuitive. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Princess Catherine is ill. You're right, Hinda. Yeah.
Yeah, she's still sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sonia, can you see if because of yesterday, Diana did that clear space for the info I received about possibility of places for me to check out there next Monday? That would be awesome. Huh?
See if, because of the reading I gave her yesterday, did that clear space for the info I received about possibility of places for me to check out here, to check out next Monday in the area. Yes, go for it.
Is this for a move?
She
Sonia?
put this in here. I don't know if that has something to do with it. Oh, Leah, he was, oh my God, he's Vlad the Impaler. Oh dear.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah.
Had 3 puzzles out, and one that was still in the box was the Declaration of Independence. That's what she was talking about.
Oh,
Interesting. Yeah.
That is interesting.
I love that though.
Mhm.
And that's interesting. After our read yesterday, that was in your that was in your lobby.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty progressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just hopping here because it could be former Prince Andrew. He isn't liked so much.
He isn't.
True.
Yes.
That's so true.
And
Yeah.
you were getting a mail.
I didn't know Charles was into the occult. That's interesting. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't that's why he didn't want to be where he's at. Mom, don't die. I don't want to be king.
Yeah. It happened so late, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Getting there, people.
Yep.
Let's see. Hinda.
She has a lot of different ones that go
Yeah.
down. I just wanted you to know. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have had dreams of flying, by the way. I'm normally afraid of heights, but in these dreams, I'm flying around and having a great time.
That's awesome. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's definitely astral travel, I think, Hinda.
Yeah,
It is.
definitely.
And it means also that you accept the possibility of being able to do so in order to let yourself do it. And there's nothing more freeing than flying around in your dreams. It's
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. We're not used to this dimension, gorillas, and
Right.
it's too heavy. Like we have to get out of here. We have to get out of this body, out of this,
Yeah.
Right.
Those are your angel wings stretching.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yoga
Yep.
wings, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. Excellent. Undercover grandma. I was awakening from a dream and I saw two ETs, one small, one tall. One touched my back and I felt something tingling. I telepathically asked if I could touch one of the ETs. They started to let me, and then,
Oh,
part two.
great.
A gray ET telepathically said no. I saw a fourth ET walking throughout my house. FYI, I've had 2 spinal infusions. Oh,
So were they all grays?
one was tall. Oh,
One was
there could be
tall.
tall grays too, though.
True.
Yeah.
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 But
But they were touching her back. They knew she had 2 fusions and she felt the tingling. I wonder if they
healing.
healed
Yeah.
her or were trying to heal her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Removing implants, not putting them in, but healing.
Yeah.
The fusion I don't think it gives you an implant. It just makes sure that those discs don't move.
Uh-huh.
Or a vertebrae, rather.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's wonderful. Check out, Diana, what Roland said, because he'd like to have a reading with you and meet you in person. So,
Oh, thank you.
yeah, he says he goes up once a month to,
up to
yeah.
Oh, that's close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll put her email in the chat, and then you can coordinate with her, Roland. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
We can meet someplace.
AOL, right? It's AOL.
You can just get off right on 23 and we can meet someplace in Fenton for lunch or something.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I
There
come?
it is. There for you. Yeah.
Rossi says tall grays are the healers.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Nice, Scott, too. He spoke with a spiritual coach today and learned I have certain clairs.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Leah.
Have we read on this yet for Undercover?
I spoke this.
No. Have we finished? No. It was we were finishing, and then I just wanted to grab it. But yes,
Okay.
the talls are healers. So you brought in a tall, and perhaps the smaller gray ET. Wait a minute. A gray ET telepathically said no. I saw a fourth ET walking through my house. They were all on a mission. They were on a mission to help them out. Yeah.
Right. But the gray one that told her no was about her touching their back.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow.
And
this
so
is a cute card. I got here getting a text back, and she's so happy. It's like you sent out the communication, and they came in person.
Right?
Oh my God, that's so cute. Oh,
That's cool.
wow. And you're in Silverdale, so she's here in Washington State. So that's awesome. And there's a lot of activity. I'm sure you know that already. Oh, Liza, you saw a tall gray as well? Awesome. You were terrified because he put his hands around your throat? Oh, could have been a different one. Could have been a different person, a different gray. Yeah.
I believe this to begin with because we'd already talked about that they were there to heal you.
Yeah.
So here at this point, we've got rest.
Okay.
All right. And that is something that you need, even though the fusions are probably not recent.
Right.
But you still need to rest. And it's going to help you regain your equilibrium.
There you go.
And some of what you're feeling, do not disregard these solar flares. They are affecting all of us, especially those who come here. And we're here in this community of empaths, and we feel it in ways so many others in the world do not.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, sometimes when they come on your back like that, undercover grandma, it'll be about healing your heart. So often angels will put their hand on the back of your heart space, even the back of your high heart.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
Wow.
yeah. Okay.
Hi, Karen.
Next,
Mm-hmm.
Pamela Anderson. A long time ago, me and my bed drove side by side on the road stand with hubcaps galore. One of ours went flying off the car and rolled down the street.
That
Wow.
reminds me, remember those bed races they used to have? That
Yeah.
reminds me of that. Used to have like a bed on wheels and people would run and try to get to win the race. Oh my
Right.
goodness.
Yeah.
Cast iron beds. Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's so cool, Pamela. Yeah.
Right.
Your
Mhm.
bed is your vehicle. Your
Yeah.
bed is your vehicle. So
My-
this to remember your dreams.
Yeah.
There you go.
My
Yes.
my brother and I played. They were boats. We shared a bedroom. We were on boats every single time.
Uh-huh.
And there's an old poem. Well, of course, Wink and Blink and a Nod sailed
Mhm.
off in a boat.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
Look what I got. I got traffic.
and
Oh
I
my
got
goodness.
Escape.
Escape. Oh, that's cute. Oh, good Lord.
Love it. Teri, what about you?
I got what does that say? It says barrier. So just, and it kind of looks like things are going this way and that. So kind of like you're driving on your freeway. And then I got
With
reflect.
hubcaps flying.
And that looks like the hubcaps.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my God, yes. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness. That's
Anyway,
funny.
I love that. That was great.
Undercover Grandma wanted to say that there was one tall helping and one small gray.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah. Just to, yeah. Thank you, dear.
Yeah. Dr. Gales has some grays that help her a lot too.
Oh,
Undercover Grandma.
yeah.
So now we'll move on to
bed
that.
lamps and broomsticks.
Yeah.
Yes.
What does a woman in the white dress mean? I think if you talk about the woman in white, a lot of us have seen her lately.
Yeah.
And some people say she's the grandmother of Yeshua on Mary's side. There's a lot of different stories about her, but I feel like she's coming in to help us, and I feel like she's kind of like tied in to Father Sky, into Mother Earth, but she's the new coming.
The white buffalo calf woman.
Thank you.
Or
She's the
Saint
fifth dimension.
Isn't that funny? Now, as a person with a literature background, there's a story called The Awakening, and it's about a woman's awakening, and she's wearing a white dress because it was in like 1899.
Oh,
so yeah. Again, it's just conjecture, but interesting.
Yeah.
And even the Lady of the Lake.
Right.
She's often, she rises with Excalibur, but she's often a vision in white.
That's really cool, Undercover Grandma. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. That was it.
So a tall white. Yeah.
Yeah.
Todd Rundgren was with you.
Yeah, there you go.
Or Tom Petty, because those boys.
I get the stars. She's here from the stars. She's a representation of women being oppressed.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And no matter what and how you look at her and what women go through, what are we? We are the alchemists.
We are. We can change it. Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
We can. Yep.
Yep.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I just put it up. If we can't take any more after this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. So
I died.
welcome. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you can do it.
Oh, okay. Victoria says, I died in a dream before. the car I was in went over a cliff. I could see my mangled body at the bottom of the mountain. Also, ladies, thanks for taking time out of your day to
Oh,
spend with
sure.
us.
Thank you,
Oh,
Victoria. That's
Victoria,
very nice.
you're so sweet, and I love your picture.
I know. I think this is a past life. You saw it. I get the nap. And when I see that, it's like the in-between state. And so you had come out of your body and you were able to view it from outside your body and see that crumpled. That was to me a bit of like a vision of what happened to you. Yeah. What is it, Diana?
Cleansing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love that one. That's one of my
Look at that.
favorites.
You know, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
and you're looking at it, so you're letting it go. You're cleansing out the reasons why it happened. Just moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Step into the light.
Yeah.
And then Pachamama.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love
Oh,
that.
wow.
The lessons to be learned from that point forward.
Yeah. I
She's
get that.
there to greet you. Sorry.
Oh, no. Sorry. So I get that it's not a near-death experience, but it's an out-of-body experience in your dream. And,
okay.
and sometimes when they show us like a death, it helps us with any fears that we're going through. Like fear of death is the biggest fear that most people have. That's kind of the base layer, right?
Yep.
So they show you and it's like, it's okay. We don't have to be afraid of anything. So you got an approval card there.
Okay.
So you're doing something right. And death is just change, transformation.
It's just the changing of place, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're witnessing it.
I have to tell you, though, there is something that's more scary to people than death.
What's that?
Public speaking.
Really?
Yes. A lot of people would rather die than to speak in the public.
Oh.
So I don't think we have that problem, but, there are people that, absolutely not. Because I've taught communications, before, and we've done, whenever they have to do a public speaking, you get somebody reading their speech like this, very, very nervous, even if it's just in front of a class. But I love that. And I do agree that death is a fearful thing for many people. Yeah. Absolutely.
Maureen,
Maureen was asking us to pray for her dad and stepmom. All right. Yeah. Of course.
You got it, kiddo. I'll put you guys in the healing circle tomorrow too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You betcha, Maureen.
Yeah, definitely. And Patricia says she trying to figure out if I have any clairs. I know a thing or feel things before they happen.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Claire cognizance, I believe, is knowing. Isn't that Claire of knowing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Claire cognizance.
That's what I have. I have the clair cognizance. I can't really hear because there's clairvoyant and clairaudient, clairalient, and there's a whole bunch of different ones. But
clairvoyance is seeing, clairaudience is hearing, claircognizance is knowing. Clair intellect is thinking. Clair empathy, clear emotion. Clairscience is the clear, you know it when you get it in your gut.
Mm-hmm.
And clair agency is touching.
Mm-hmm.
Clairsalience is smelling. And
tasting. Gustinance. Clair gustinance. Yeah.
And there's more.
And we usually have one that's stronger than the other.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you can't access more of them as time goes on. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And generally you do as time goes by, because it's like your chakras falling into alignment. They're just all pulled together.
Yeah. Yeah. If you can take some time to be quiet every day, some presence, just be present.
Yeah.
It really helps.
It really does.
Meditation. And Maureen, we are all praying for your family, dear.
Yeah.
So lots of love. All right, everybody. Well, there we did
thank you to Edward Kenneth for donating 5 memberships to my channel. That was always the sweetest thing.
Wow.
I know he's a great guy.
That's amazing.
And thank you, everybody, for being here. And I'll let Teri walk us out.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, we got the keys to
Oh.
creation.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in
Yeah.
your dreams.
There you go.
Yay. All
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you
Sweet
so
dreams,
much,
everyone.
everybody. Yeah. Have a
Yeah.
great dreams, and we'll see you next week. Namaste.
Bye. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.